morning, my dear students. Today online session, history, third lesson, rise of Marathas and Peshwas, term 2. Okay. Learning objectives this lesson to trace the origin and the growth of Maratha kingdom. To know about the administrative structure introduced by Shivaji. To examine how far the Marathas were responsible for the decline of the Mughal. Role of the Peshwas in carrying on Maratha power. Okay. Introductions of this lesson. The rising power of Marathas in southwest posed the real danger to the Mughal Empire. Shaji Bhonsle, Shivaji's father. Shaji Bhonsle was Shivaji's father and officers of the Ahmednagar state and later Bijapur. His son Shivaji was a gallant fighter, army general and guerrilla leader. Okay. Shivaji was a gallant fighter, army general and guerrilla leader. Okay. Next, factors responsible for the rise of Marathas. The physical features of the Maratha country developed certain peculiar qualities among the Marathas, which distinguished them from the rest of the people of India. During 16th century, the Sultans of Bijapur and Ahmednagar had recruited them to serve in cavalry. Okay. The rocky and mountainous terrain gave protection to the Marathas from invaders. It proved to be advantageous in guerrilla warfare for Marathas. It proved to be advantageous in guerrilla warfare of Marathas. Okay. Next, we will learn about Bhakti movement and the Marathas. The spread of the Bhakti movement in Maharashtra helped the Maratha people develop consciousness of their identity and oneness. Okay. In the Maratha region, the religious leaders were drawn from different social groups. In the Maratha region, the religious leaders were drawn from different social groups. Eknath, Tukaram and Ramdas were the noted Bhakti saints. Eknath, Tukaram and Ramdas were the noted Bhakti saints. Okay. Here, Tukaram and Ramdas had considerable influence of the life of Shivaji. Tukaram and Ramdas had considerable influence of the Shivaji. Okay. See the pictures. Eknath, Tukaram, Ramdas. Okay. They are very important Bhakti saints in the Maratha period. Okay. Among them, Tukaram and Ramdas had considerable influence of the life of Shivaji. Okay. Next, we will learn about literature and language of the Marathas. Marathi language and literature also served to develop unity among the people. Hymns composed in the Marathi language by Bhakti saints were sung by people of all castes and classes. Right. Next, we will learn about Shivaji. Chhatrapati Shivaji. Okay. Shivaji, born in 1627, grew up under the care of his mother Jijabai. Shivaji's teacher and guardian Dadaji Gondadev trained him in the art of horse riding, warfare and state administration. Shivaji's teacher and guardian Dadaji Gondadev. Right? The Shivaji's mother Jijabai who influenced him with stories from the Hindu epics Ramayana and Mahabharata. Who is Shivaji's teacher and guardian? Dadaji Kondadev. Right? Dadaji Kondadev, Shivaji's teacher and guardian. Right? At the age of 18 in 1645, when he had just entered the military career, he successfully captured Kondana, a fort near Pune. Kondana, a fort near Pune. Okay. Also, he succeeded in conquering Raikar, which was rebuilt by him. Okay. Next topic, Shivaji's confrontations with the Sultan of Bijapur. Shivaji became totally independent after the death of his guardian Kondadev 1649. He also got his father's Jahir transferred to him, which was earlier looked after by Kondadev. Shivaji conquered many of the hills forts near Pune, also Purandar from the Mughals. Okay. Next topic, consolidations of Maratha power. Shivaji resumed his rights after his father's death and conquered Javali from the Maratha and Chief Chandraro More. When the Mughals made a punitive expeditions, Shivaji boldly confronted them. In 1659, he killed Afzal Khan, a notable general of Bijapur. Next topic, Shivaji and Aurangzeb. After Shivaji plundered Surat, Aurangzeb swung into actions. An army under Raja Sai Singh was ordered to destroy Shivaji and annex Bijapur. Shivaji finally sought peace and acceptable service as a Mansabdar in the Mughal service for the conquest of Bijapur. Right? Next, Aurangzeb was determined to stop the Maratha interference in his expectations against the Deccan kingdoms. Shivaji's aged mother Jijabai passed away a few days after the coronations. Shivaji spent his last years trying to bring his son Sambhuji. He fell ill and died in 1680. Thank you my dear students. Pause the video and note it. Be safe, take care. Okay students.